Good morning, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Jazzy Air 2, a used Jazzy Air 2. Good morning, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a demonstration today on a used Jazzy Air 2 that has about 180 hours. So it was used for about 8 months, somewhere around there, 7-8 months of usage. If a person uses their chair daily, they'll put about 25 miles a month. So it was used for about 8 months. It runs fantastic. It has the Jazzy Air 2. What makes it special is it has the 12-inch seat lift. So if you don't know what that means, if I hit the button right here where there's a picture of a lift on the chair, hit those. And when the lights come on, use your joystick and you go back and you can see the seat lift. And look how fast that seat lift is going up, okay? This is a 12-inch seat lift. So you're going to start roughly when you're down at 21. By the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 33 inches. The nice thing about this, if you put it back in drive, you can still drive the chair with the seat elevated, as you can see. Okay? While we have the seat elevated, let's look at the base. As you can see, it's 6 wheels on the ground. So the drive wheels is where the motors are at, is right here. You can see the seat lift. This is the newest type of seat lift. This is a cantilever seat lift right there. You can see the foot plate goes up with the seat. So if you're up in the air, your feet are still sitting on the foot plate. You have a little place to put your, if you want to put your loved one, if you want to put the stuff that you care about, your glasses, your cell phone, and you want to put it away so nobody sees it, it's under there. The suspension on this chair is fantastic. If you look at this right here, you can see the suspension at work. Now the seat on this chair is 20 by 20. So it's a big seat, folks. It's a 20 by 20 seat. And it's a captain seat. So you can fold it down for transportation. Your high point when the chair's down will be 31 inches. 31 inches. So this will fit in most minivan, up a ramp and everything. So that's your seat. This is as far back as the seat would go. And again, you see how the chair is built. Let's bring the seat back down. So this will help you reach cabinet. You can do your dishes looking down. Very, very nice chair to use in the house. And it's really smooth. And because it's 6 wheels, it's a mid wheel, it turns around its own length. So if you look at this, whoop, I turned it off. So watch this, the chair will turn in its own, if I get it right here, position, it turns in its own length. Look at that. So that's your turning radius in your house. So if you're going to be working in the kitchen, your sink will be on this side. You want to be working on this side. So if you're coming in the kitchen, you want to work in your sink, you would come next to your sink like this, put your arm up, and you'd be working right in your sink. Not on this side, but on this side of the chair. So if your sink's on that side, bring your chair this way. You can work down. You can raise your seat and grab stuff. So this is a used chair, folks. It was used for 7 months. Let me tell you, the bad thing about it is there's little lights in front. You can see one of them here. Maybe not. You can see the LED light right here. This one is not working. The one on this side is not, and I'm not fixing it. So if you need lights, this would not be the chair to get. Okay, it's not worth it for me to fix. It's too much of a hassle. You do have rear lights. They do work. You have a safety belt that comes with your chair. And you have a docking device. If you need to put a basket, oxygen holder, you have a docking device here. And the arms flip up on both sides. And if you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side. No problem at all. When you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll take the charger that comes with the chair. I'll use this one for an example. Plug it right below the joystick right here. And as soon as the light goes to full green or blinking green, the batteries are pretty full. The charger will stop charging. So let's recap what we have here. Well, one more thing I need to show you. Let me raise the seat up so you can see this better. So this chair has 2 motors. Each motor has a lever. So motor here, motor on this side. If I want to push this chair, you can see it's not going to move because it's in gear. But if you had an issue like a car, you need to get it out of the way. You turn the power off, push the levers down, and now look at this. you are in neutral, pretty easy to push around, okay? When you're done, put it back in gear, turn your power back on. We're gonna bring the seat lift back down. I want to see where the levers are at. They're right behind the foot plate. It's a funny story about that, folks. I had a lady one time, she kept calling us, telling us that the chair was not working. Half the time it was not working. We couldn't figure out why it was not working. Well, she had her little chihuahua on the foot plate, and the chihuahua was trying to climb on the seat with her, and every time he climbed on the seat, he would step on those yellow lever and put the chair in neutral. So there was nothing wrong with the chair. It was her chihuahua. Just to try to give you a funny story, but we spent many, many hours trying to figure out what is going on with this chair. It keeps not going, because once you hit one of those levers, it's in neutral, it's not going to go, okay? So I'm going to put it back in drive. So if you're looking for a Jazzy Air 2 use, this one has 170, 180 hours. It still looks pretty good. 20 by 20 seat. It has the flip up arms. It has the suspension we talked about, the captain's seat, the foot plate, just a nice power chair with a 12-inch seat lift, and it's ready to go right now. So this is the Jazzy Air 2. That's the one with the 12-inch seat lift. It does have a real nice ride. It has a real smooth, it's not a quick chair. I think it's 4 miles an hour, maybe 4.5 if I recall. But it's real easy to handle. It doesn't have any jerky motion. It's not like a Corvette or anything. And when you stop, it stops smooth and it rides smooth. The nice thing about this chair is this part right here. You can elevate the seat 12 inches, which I'm doing right now. Now, if you're going to drive with the seat elevated, please, flat, nice surface. All right, the seat's elevated. I want to show how fast it goes with the seat elevated. So look at that, folks. There's only one chair that goes this fast with the seat elevated. It's this one here. 4.5 miles an hour with the seat elevated. Look at this, folks. You could actually go to the movie theater and stay in your chair and watch a movie and be above everybody else. We're going to go in the grass, but if we're going to go in the grass, I'm going to try to stay with what I told you. Flat surface, don't use the seat lift in the grass. So we're going to go take it in the grass. It will go in the grass. As long as your grass has got a good solid bottom, you're fine. If it's mushy or sandy, chairs don't do good in that. But this one here should go through the grass with no problem. So nothing is quick about this chair. So when you take off with it, you're not going to go 4.5 miles. It takes about 10 feet before you reach your top speed of 4.5 miles an hour. Same thing when I turn left, it turns left and it turns right at a slower speed. So it's not, so this is a real good one if you have someone who's a little sensitive and they don't want to have something that goes really fast, takes off like a race car. It's really, it's a smooth transition for speed and a smooth transition when you turn right and left. So if you're looking for a nice chair with a captain's seat, 12-inch seat lift, here's another one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.